Three people all shot each other with the same gun. My gun.
I always like it in a film when you can see a new side of your favorite actors.
There's certain actors that you just know they're so solid that you think, I've never seen this person make a bad move. That's why I want them to see.
I just couldn't stop. I didn't care. This film really challenged me in a way I haven't been challenged in many, many years. But so rewarding to go down that road with Michael as your guide.
So action, you take your time.
He has the unique perspective of an actor. So when he's directing, he acknowledges things that rarely get acknowledged.
I went to you for help. You're the reason I went to prison.
Having Keaton in this at the center and having this amazing ensemble with him, I just think it's going to be such a joy for audiences to see them sharing the screen together.
This script sat in my house for years because I always knew it was well written, but A, I couldn't find the time to do it, and B, I don't care about hitman movies. This was never a hitman movie. It's really a relationship movie. It's about redemption.
I'm scared. Yeah, I figured.
I think it's just brilliantly written. And there's a reason why Michael wanted to direct it. I'm sure he had to have something special come along like this to raise his hand and be like, I believe in this. I see this movie.
We couldn't think of a better person to be playing Knox and somebody with more experience in front of the camera and behind it.
John Knox, he's a military veteran. He's not a man of a lot of words.
Now what?
All those guys who talk, you almost never have to be afraid. It's those quiet guys you gotta be afraid of. In the beginning, you don't really know who these guys are.
Wilfred Sellers write this?
You know Wilfred Sellers?
No, but I know Peter Sellers.
Me and the great Ray McKinnon are sitting around talking in the diner, et cetera, et cetera. I wanted the audience to kind of go, are they like carpet installers or something? And then I wanted to establish what he did for a living because John Knox's skills will come in really handy down the road.
Hey, Cassie, can I get a coffee?
I already got you.
I guess I need it.
The character is starting to suffer from a form of dementia. My memory is starting to go.
What the hell? When'd you get the new car?
Oh.
You obviously can't portray somebody with dementia without reading, learning, talking, asking. You just can't do it. So I had the basic knowledge, but it was really hard to be believable.
Walker, John Walker. Damn it.
More than anything, I think it was the struggle, as opposed to constantly playing, oh, I'm losing it. It was more, how can I bear down and stay focused enough to accomplish what the character needs to accomplish in the movie? And then I helped myself by shooting things a certain way, I think. And I like how he handles it at the beginning, you know? He just takes it and says, okay, now what?
I'm sorry.
That's okay, Doc. Even if I hated you for telling me, I'd forget soon enough.
There's never a false moment with Michael. It's always something interesting going on in his eyes, and he just makes it look effortless.
Knox is the classic noir anti-hero because he's trapped by his circumstances, and yet he's finding time for one last kind of valiant effort to save his kid.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just show up like this. I should have called. I didn't mean to ambush you. I'm sorry.
Do I know you?
His son shows up on his doorstep, needing his help. His son, who he hasn't seen in 16, 17 years, because they had a falling out once my character finds out that Knox is a hired killer. It's like, my father's in me, so I gotta do whatever I gotta do to not become who he is. I don't know what to do. How do I get out of this?
I don't know how to do this. I'm not like you know?
I'm not a killer.
You are, though.
I gave up a long time ago looking in the monitor. I just trust myself. Everything's inside, and your mind is starting to go, wait, who is this? Who the fuck is this? I go, then you realize it's your son, it's your blood. But he's a realist, so he's clocking every friggin' thing.
Tell me what happened.
I killed someone.
How do I know this kid's not here to pop me? I'm thinking of all those things, but I can't tip anything. So what was really hard was when he starts to explain to me what happened to his daughter and the rage inside without becoming enraged, right? So you just trust your instincts. I just play the reality and I just play the truth.
Bury this guy.
Can I bury him?
Yeah.
No. Why?
Because if you did, I was going to dig him up and kill him again.
The question is he going to be able to rectify things? Will there be redemption for Knox?
It is a redemption story. His opportunity for redemption may have never occurred had this other thing not happened to his granddaughter. And then that all of a sudden, a guy's living a life and like that, it changes.
I think when Miles goes to his father, he's in survival mode. I think he's full of adrenaline and shock. Michael and I had many conversations about playing fear. And it's a really hard thing to play. You don't want to feel like you're faking that at all.
The thing I talked to him about was deep fear. I said, think of the most frightened you've ever been. And if it's horrific, well then I would say multiply it by about 450. Just imagine. Your life's going along like this, and all of a sudden, your life is so different. And not different like, I just learned I'm sick, different like you're going away forever. And he came in right there and never, ever left it. Never left that spot. Not that he was acting frightened all the time, but he had that in his head, constantly in the back of his head every day.
As an actor, you got to be brave enough to take chances. You got to be brave enough to fall on your face. And it's all about feeling like you're protected. And Michael has just created such an incredible tone on set for the actors to come in and really go for it, because he understands the challenges. He understands the self-doubt. He understands, navigating the sort of technical aspects of what we do.
Oh, yeah. Then it goes out frame, you go, what's going to do that? Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
I'm looking at it as a director, discussing everything, walking around the parking lot, thinking about it, asking if we start checking our time, blah, blah, blah. Then you take a breath and you sit down and you start to have to be the guy. But it wasn't very hard with these actors because they were so great. In the scene with Marsden at the diner, he comes in really up here, vibrating up here. I know where he is right now. But what's great about it is the audience doesn't know where I am. They think I'm in a certain place and I'm actually not there. I'm really in control there. John Knox has to be in control. Now, when you're in the scene with him, it's kind of sadistically fun to watch him when I go, oh yeah, he's really fucking scared. He's really fucking scared. When people see how great James Marsden is in this movie, there are a lot of people who are going to be really surprised. A lot of actors won't be surprised because I think people know how good he is. And I don't think he's ever been in anything like this.
I'm so fucking desperate that I'm here at your house asking you for help. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
There's a lot of heart in this story, and there's kind of two threads to it, of course. One is Knox's son, Miles. The other is this love story with Annie. It's got a lot of layers and depth to it. And Joanna Kulig, she's tremendous. She really brings a lot to the table.
I'm sorry, Knox. It's a lot of money.
Can't argue with that.
This is the first noir film which I ever had the script, because generally I played in comedies, so I was really surprised.
It's not like we were seeking out the classic sort of quintessential femme fatale, but she is that, and she's so talented. We really liked sort of the international flavor that she brought, being Polish and keeping her Polish accent.
Here's to every Thursday afternoon.
She wrote out pages and pages of what she thought about the character, which was so great.
There is a mystery between them. So they have relationship, but they don't talk about difficult subjects. So I think because they meet only once a week, it's a special time for them. So I try to play like probably she need money for something which is very important. Maybe she's sick or she have a baby. We don't know exactly. And he helped her a lot. But at the end, I think he loved her. She's surprised because he was more fall in love with her than she. How's the cash out coming?
And I got the paintings and I have the cash. I just have to cut it into thirds.
Why thirds?
Well, there are 3 people on the list. You're on the list.
For me, it's always hard to create character in a different languages, because at the same time, you need to use different part of your brain.
Her English is not great, but not bad. And you just go, okay, I think you know what you're gonna do, right? I know what I'm gonna do. let's hope we're right. And then you start playing the scene.
That's nice, and it's like so sweet.
Yeah. For me, it's the first time when somebody who's played the main character direct me too. But I think because he is an actor, very often I see on his face what exactly I have to play. So I read the intention from his face. Maybe you should sit down.
You know what? It's better if you just go.
Good idea.
Just check in with me now and then, Make sure I'm on point.
Yeah, of course, sure. Yeah, but just so you don't ever think that this stupid plan is my idea.
I've been at this for 20 years and be working on an independent feature starring Michael Keaton and Al Pacino is like I wake up every day and pinch myself.
The great Al Pacino. You're looking at a guy who's legendary and comes from a time, I'm old enough that I was so locked into movies and filmmaking and the art of acting and everything that it was a very meaningful time. So I met him a few times and he read the script, but I don't care how giant the star is, you have to have a conversation about it, right? So we were on the phone for a long time. And it's the single best conversation I've ever had with anybody about acting. And it was so unpretentious. So after we discussed everything, I said, I'm gonna just tell you this. Here's my direction. You know what it is with you and me? Two guys talking. Every scene is two guys talking. That's it. And that's his performance. Interesting and minimal, like that talk of the cars. He's so good in that scene. That was the rap shot in the movie.
That brain of yours. I knew you'd understand the training I was putting you through.
He said, why so many takes? You know what? And I said, I was having so much fun, I just didn't want to quit. I said, there's no real artistic reason. I just want to keep doing it with you.
Another body?
Victims Aryan Brotherhood, that is your métier.
Métier? Really?
When I read the script, I found Susie Nakamura's character funny. I just thought she was witty and really sarcastic.
Detective Ikari is 100% serious all the time. But in life, you do meet people who are funny, and they're not trying to be funny, and you maybe laugh at them, and that was this character. My background is in comedy, so of course that appeals to me. How about every time you say action, I will start to see.
I'm a real believer that people who are genuinely funny, who know how to play comedy, they're usually a really good actor.
Ooh, didn't see that coming. That's a fun one.
The only way to kind of be funny is you have to see irony, right? You have to see things in a certain way that most people don't. So she has that sort of a wise ass part that makes me laugh. And I think, if you look back at most movies, dark movies, there's some level of humor in there somewhere.
There's a tone that I thought Michael Keaton would be the perfect director to helm this.
And then do one as Rack's back in, just look for a bit, and then just walk off.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Into the sunset. Yeah.
He has a great sense of humor, and I think as an actor, you want to work with someone who knows what they want, and he's able to communicate that to you. It's always guys with you.
Fine. The ME has not had time to run DNA sequencing to look for a match on the second them, they, or there. Is that better?
Welcome to the 21st century.
And John, oh man, he sells those scenes by his reaction to her.
Susie Nakamura, she goes back to Second City in Chicago. We both spent a lot of time in Chicago, so we have a lot of play in our approach.
He makes her even funnier. They were really some of the most fun to direct.
Found his phone. Can't open it, though. It's got one of those facial recognition locks on it.
Okay, head back inside.
Okay. What am I looking for?
His face, I assume that's where it is.
Cut. Let's cut there. Good job.
Michael's got a lot of bouncy, positive energy, and he's an ideas guy. If we're doing a scene that has comedy in it, and he comes up and he's like, hey, you know what'd be funny in this scene? I'm like, no, tell me, give it to me. I'm doing it exactly like you did it.
They finally caught up to you, huh?
Yeah.
You must be slipping.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. There's a beautiful scene with the great Marcia Gay Harden, who plays my ex-wife.
It's a fun cameo. You're not going to sort of see this one coming, but she has a really important scene with Knox.
I never wanted anything from you, except for you.
She's just so solid that you know she's going to deliver. And then she does that one little thing, you go, well, I wasn't ready for that,
I still love you, just a little.
And it's so fun to feel that, because when it happens, you see a lot about him that I don't think the audience was necessarily prepared for. It's actually a very quiet moment between she and I, but there's a little look into him and her.
They both have such amazing, legendary careers, and to see them work together and play a scene that talks about, you know, essentially saying goodbye, it brings a tear to your eye.
As much as I hate you, I wouldn't want to shoot you, so call ahead next time.
There isn't gonna be a next time.
It's an intelligent story, a complicated story for people who want to be challenged. I hope the audience gets surprised and they get their hearts broken.
I hope people go and have a really good experience. I hope they're unnerved to some degree. I also hope they just buy in.
There's no coming back from this one.